This 2025 Toyota Tundra 1794 edition is career ending for Ram, Ford, and GMC. And I'm going to explain why here in a second. I borrowed this truck from Karl Malone Toyota here in Draper, Utah. Be sure to check out their inventory. This truck is available for sale. Be sure to ask for Matt. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see some of the features on this build. At the very top is the description with the colors, wind chill pearl. And here's a short listing of the standard equipment. Be sure to pause it. Now starting off the options is that 10-inch color heads-up display for $600. TRD off-road package was $2140. And then premium paint was $475. Has the skid plates on the front end. And this one does have the stainless steel door edge guard. Non-skid spray-on bed liner for $599. Destination comes in at $1945 with a total price of $73,604. And here are the Philly comment numbers. Now there's only one option I think some people would have liked to have seen, and I will show that to you guys here in a second. But on the 1794 edition, this is the cowboy truck, and they do give you a little bit of chrome, not too much, just enough. But right here, the surround of the grill is finished in that chrome. Also the center of the grill right there below. It says Tundra and it's finished in chrome. And then you have like this gray with some metallic paint in there. It says TRD right here. Your chrome logo with your cameras. And check out your headlight design too. Full LED with animations. Like the detail that they put in there as well. Quad beam. And your fog lights are hidden right up front. Parking sensors are on the front end too as well. And there is no valance down below, so the truck has a nice stance on the front end. I'm seeing more Toyota Tundras with this TRD off-road package, and that's a good thing because these Bilsteins are going to make this truck ride really good. You're going to have a double wishbone suspension. They do have a forged material for that steer knuckle, I believe, too. And check this out. They have red for those axles there. I'm not sure they're anything special, but they're red for sure. And fabric material for the liner inside of here, which should be easy to knock out mud. You guys can see some of those mud flaps right there. And on the front end, you see that skid plate? That might be a worth it option. Even if you don't go off-road, if you're driving down the highway and someone drops something, that will help protect the bottom of the truck. And that's why I always recommend just getting skid plates if they're available. 20-inch wheel, they have the TRD logo on there, and these are the Falcon Wild Peak all-terrain tires, AT3 WAs. And 265/60/20 is the tire size. As far as the capacity goes, it's right here, 2,469 pounds at 51 PSI. These are basically 32.5 tall, 10.4 inches wide, 4-piston brakes, and then they give you this painted black for the fender flares. I love that. It's a really good design. Here's a side view of the truck too. Looks really good. This is like the perfect paint as well. A little bit of chrome on your mirrors with this black accent. I like this like matted material here. More cameras down below. I don't see any puddle lights though. And here's some of your badging for that 1794 edition. Smart key system for the front doors, not the rear. But the only thing that is missing is the power deployable running board. This does have the standard bed, 32.2 gallon fuel tank right here, regular fuel. Now let's see if I can show you under the truck. I don't really do that enough on these Tundras. So you can see. So you just have that front skid plate. See those shock absorbers a little better right here. And this truck is going to have coil suspension too, chrome exhaust tips, more mud flaps right there, and then you have your LED taillights with the animations. This power lift gate is a nice add for 2025 too. A lot of Tundra badging on this truck, as you guys will see here in a second. You have your bed lights, and then this has the 400 watts of power. And of course you have your tie downs, like your rail for that. And if you want to put it back up, that's all you gotta do. This one doesn't have the PowerStep But yeah, rear parking sensors, class 5 hitch. They give you a 4 and 7 pin for your trailer. And notice how they stamped 1794. They did a really good job with this too, because you can see that they indented a star like on all 5 sides. That's pretty cool. You have your light and a camera. And then here's just a quick look down below. Donut style spare tire. I would like to see something better for a nearly $80,000 truck though, right? 331 rear end, and that does have a locker in it as well. This is going to be the standard powertrain for the 1794 3.4 liter twin turbo V6. There is a iForce Max, which is a hybrid system available too, but this engine is going to have 389 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque. All that power goes to a 10-speed transmission, and the deeper gears are welcomed. And when you have a 10-speed, you're going to have closer steps, which means if you're towing a trailer or if you're just cruising down the highway and need to pass one, that transmission is going to respond a lot quicker and more efficiently. So that's one thing I like about this new setup. I wish that they would have kept the 5.7 and added the 10-speed for at least 2 years, but hey, you have way more torque compared to that 5.7 and just a little bit more horsepower. But having forced induction does do better in these higher elevations, so that is definitely one of the biggest advantages of this powertrain. When you think about the Toyota Tundra, they've always been the underdogs in the market. But with this 1794 edition, as I said earlier in the video, this is truly career-ending for the others. Now, one thing I love about 2025 is they did add the seat massagers to this truck. So you have top and bottom massagers. They've always had this thigh support, which works really good for long-legged people like myself. 14-way seat, not including the fact that you have those massagers too. Power steering column. And let's go ahead and jump over to the passenger side. The passenger side still has a 12-way seat, and it has the seat massagers. You guys see the perforated leather, the accents right here. And the lumbar does go up and down on the seat too. Check out some of the soft touch that you get. Silver accent on the interior. All this is also going to be soft touch. I like the two-tone that they give you, and this big wood trim piece up top. Now, we'll say this is hard plastic, but they do have some leather wrapping on the dash up there, so it does make up for it. Black headliner too looks great with that twin panel moonroof. And then check out your specialty carpets. You can remove the carpet too if you like. And the door, all this soft touch on here looks great. LED lighting down below. And this is the only truck that provides the rear curtains. Now, some people are going to probably say it's not a big deal, but when you have small kids, it's a big deal. Also, you do have seat back pockets here. There is a hump in the rear, but no big deal. This is the second truck in the market that offers heated and ventilated seats. Ram is the only other one that does. But you guys see down below here, you have your 120 volt power plug, Type A and Type C USBs. This truck has it all. And I think at the price point, they really are leading the way here because of what you get in this package. This whole glass slides down. No one else does that. And then check out your armrest in the center. I want to show you guys this badge right here. Looks really good. Love the sport pedals that they give you, part of that TRD package. And here are all your controls. You have your bed lights and auto high beams, auto stop start. This is going to brighten and dim your 12.3-inch screen. Odometer and trip information, parking sensors, heated steering wheel. You can turn on those power plugs inside the interior. And like I said, this thigh support goes up pretty good too. I can really feel it on the back. Seat memories are right there. And I didn't mention this yet, but no other truck does this. Auto up and down for front and rear windows. Big deal for me. Like this satin finish on the door handle too. Now, push button start is finished in red because of that TRD off-road package. You guys see that trailer brake just below. And check out the steering wheel too. Like the perforated leather that they give you. Now I'm sure you guys want to see these seats. So let's just kind of jump over here. It's pretty easy to get to. If you go to the car icon here, you'll see seat controls and massage, and you can select whatever seat you want. So if you want to do it for the passenger side, you can do that. If you go back, if you hit the wrong button, you can just click this one. You have 5 different settings for it. You have 5 levels of intensities. Everyone else has 3 levels. And there's a difference between the 3rd level and the 5th level too. So that's something good worth mentioning. So if you want to turn them on, you can just push the power button for them. And you have the centripetal, I don't know how to say that word, centrifugal, I don't know. Those words look like German to me. But yes, top and bottom for the intensity. The only thing that this truck doesn't have that I would like to see is that you can tighten up the bowstring on the sides of the seats. That's like the only thing that GMC has that would be nice for them to add to this truck. But yeah, these work really good. If you just want your upper back for the massage, you can do that. Or if you just want the lower cushion, you have that. And they also have a lumbar control for it as well. So if you don't want to go further up on the seat, you have that as well. So difference between those two, you see it. So you have just a little bit more contact. One thing I like about these seats too is if you push out the lumbar support, it will actually still work with the massage function. So these are top-notch seats. They did a great job. Good job, Toyota. Just above here, as I said earlier, you can drop that entire glass out back. Love that about the Tundra. And you have this twin panel moonroof with the shade. It is power, automatic as well. It goes all the way back. You have a spot up here for your sunshades, and you don't see buttons for your home link on here, but your home link is going to be on this 4K rear view mirror, so you can see the home link pop up right there. Okay. If you put it in reverse, here's your backup camera. I didn't mention it, I don't think, but you have a bed view camera too. If you want to zoom in, check on your cargo. And there's other camera views that you can look at too. Dual climate control, heat and ventilated seats. Down below, you have your trailer functions. This is another camera view that you can use for your 360. Caution lights. And you have that locker right there. And then this will drop down the tailgate too. You guys will see. Let's see if it'll lift it back up. Sure will. So all you have to do is just push it down again and it will lift it back up. Wireless charger. You have your hold function for if you're at a stoplight, electronic parking brake. And then this covers your cup holders. Now on lower trim levels, they don't give you a cover here. And here's some of your drive modes too. Full drive system. 2 USBs, and then check this area out. Deep storage. And you also get this cover added on this higher trim level too. But yeah, this is all wrapped in leather too, by the way. That's nice. Wow. This is a really nice truck. If this truck was in the HD segment, I would 100% put this on my list. Like, this is amazing. But if you don't need to tow, like, this truck rides great. And in the future, I will be doing some more drive videos. But right now, I don't have the time. But adaptive cruise control is there, lane keep assist. This truck has everything. And I think for the price point, for what you're seeing on the other competitors, this truck really does reign above them. But yeah, this screen here, really easy to use. You have most of your information on the side here. And you can just kind of go through the menu. Have a spot for your trailer. And then here's some of the things you can disable for like your safety features. And that's just for your alerts to let you know, yep, we're out of fuel. One last thing, hopefully you guys can see it. Heads up display is a part of this package. Just about every truck now has heads up display, so nothing new there, but I'm glad that Toyota offers that. Let's go ahead and check out the Payload. Here are the numbers on the door. Front gross axle rating is going to be 4,080 pounds. The rear is going to be 3,860 pounds. The wheels are 20 by 8.5 wide with a 7,275 pound gross fuel weight rating. All in payload is 1,300 pounds minus 47 pounds because of the accessories that were added to this truck. All in all, as I said, I think this truck is definitely a career ender. Once Toyota gets back up to the top with being the most reliable pickup, this is definitely going to be a contender in the market to be the best truck. I mean, with the options and features that you get, I think that at this price point, it is one of the best trucks on the market today.